Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Maths by Aggarwal. Today we will start mathematics for class 9th. In this we will discuss every chapter serially. Okay, so the first chapter is number system. First chapter is number system. In this chapter we have to basically deal with the all types of number like rational number, irrational number, whole number, natural number and integer. Okay, so according to class 9th, first of all we have to know what is number line. Okay, so first of all we will see what is number line. So actually all of you know in class 6, 7, 8 what is the number line. Okay, so number line is basically a line on which we can represent all the real numbers. Okay, on number line we generally represent all the real numbers. So this line is also known as real number line. Sometimes we call number line as real number line. Okay, so on this number line, suppose this is 0, so on right side it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this it will go on, and on left side it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, like this it will go on. Okay, so this is our number line and it is also called real number line. It is called real number line because we represent all the real numbers on this line. Okay, I will explain further what comes under real number. Okay, so generally real numbers include all the rational and irrationals. Okay, all the rational and irrational. So real number include all the rational and irrational. Okay, so on number line we can represent all the rational and irrational numbers. Okay, like √3 is irrational number, its value will be 1.732 dot dot dot. So where will be √3? This value is 1.732. okay, so this value will lie between 1 and 2. So I think it will be like here, it will be here √3. So similarly √2 will be 1.414. okay, so where will be √2? It will lie between 1 and 2, so it may be here just before √3, so it will be √2. Further in this chapter we see how we represent √2, √3, √5, √7 etc. on number line. Okay, so first was number line. So on number line we represent all the rational and irrational number, that is all the real numbers. Now coming to, I think you all of know what is natural number, whole number. So generally I just giving the briefing. Natural number. Okay, natural number, I think you all know what is natural number. All the counting numbers starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this, these are all called natural number. Similarly all of you know what is whole number, and natural number is represented by capital N. Okay, and similarly you all know what is whole number. Whole number means natural number including 0 is called whole number. Natural number including 0, it is represented by capital W. W means whole. All the natural number including 0. So all the natural number is 1, 2, 3, 4, just include 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dot dot. It is whole number. Okay. Now coming to next, what? Integer. Integer. Okay. All of you know integer includes all the positive, negative and 0. like -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, fraction is not integer, like 1/2, 3/4, these are not integer. Okay, so these are not integers. So -3, -2, -5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, these are all integers. Okay, integer is generally denoted by capital Z. Okay, natural number is denoted by capital N, whole number is denoted by capital W, and integer is generally denoted by Z. Okay, these are all the basic things you all know. Now coming to rational number. Okay, so on next page I am explaining rational number. Just one second, I have to erase this thing. Actually I have started, so after 2 or 3 videos it will all be clear. Okay, now coming to rational number. Okay, rational number. So first of all, what is the definition of rational number? A number of the form p by q, a number of the form, a number of the form p by q, where q not equal to 0. A number of the form p by q where q not equal to 0 is called a rational number. Okay, called a rational number. A number of the form p by q where q not equal to 0 is called a rational number. Example: 1/2, 3/4, 5/7, etc. These are all rational number. Okay, here it is saying q not equal to 0. Q not equal to 0. It is very important. Okay, q not equal to 0 means denominator should not be equal to 0. Suppose one number is given 2 upon 0. Is it a rational number? No, because 2 upon 0 is undefined. It is infinity. Okay, because when we divide any number, any integer with 0, then just one second, if we divide any integer with 0, then it will be a very big quantity. Okay, and it is called undefined because its value is not fixed, so it is undefined. Okay, just one second. So 2/0, 2 upon 0. Okay, it will be a very big quantity, so it is called undefined. So generally we do not take q equal to 0. Okay, so q should not be equal to 0. This is very important. Okay, so this is not a rational number. 2/0 is not a rational number. Okay, so this is the definition of rational number. If it is asking what is rational number, then you have to write a number of the form p by q where q not equal to 0 is called a rational number. Example, anything you can give: 5/7, 3/8. Just you remember, q should not be equal to 0 means denominator should not be equal to 0. Okay, now one more thing, coprime numbers. Okay, so you should know coprime number, then I will explain further part. Coprime numbers. Coprime numbers. Okay, so what is the definition of coprime number? Two numbers are said to be, first I am writing the definition, then I will explain. Okay, two numbers are said to be coprime numbers if two numbers are said to be coprime number. Just one second, we have to write here coprime. Two numbers are said to be coprime if there is only one common factor between them. If there is only one, this one, okay, there is only one as common factor, between them. I will explain it by example. Two numbers are said to be coprime if there is only one as common factor between them. For example 5 and 6. These both numbers are coprime. You can see what is factor of 5? It is 1 and 5. Now what is factor of 6? It is 1 into 2 into 3. So what is common between these two numbers? Just only one is as a common factor, okay. So only one is common factor, so it is called coprime. Similarly, we can take it as 7 and 11. These are also coprime, because you can write 7 as 1 into 7 and 11 as, just 1 second, it is disturbing, we have to erase, just 1 second, I am erasing. So coprime number means there is only one as a common factor between two numbers. So generally if we talk coprime numbers, then we have to consider two numbers. So two numbers are said to be coprime if there is only one common factor between them. So I have explained 5 and 6. Similarly you can take 7 and 9 also, because we can write 9 as, we can write 7 as 1 into 7, and we can write 9 as 1 into 3 into 3. So what is the common? Common is just 1. Here also common is just 1. Okay. So 1 is only common factor between 7 and 9. So two numbers are said to be coprime. It is very important. Many people do not know initially what is coprime number. They confuse between coprime and prime. Okay. So when we talk about coprime, then we have to consider two numbers, and when we talk about prime numbers, then we have to consider only one number. Like 7 is prime, 11 is prime, 13 is prime. But if it is asking coprime number, then we have to consider two numbers. Okay. So 5 and 6, there are many coprime numbers. You can take also 10 and 17. These both are also coprime, because common factor between what is the factor of 17? 1 and 17. And what is the factor of 10? We can take it 1 into 2 into 5. Okay. So what is the common factor? It is 1, and here also it is 1. So common factor is only 1. So these two numbers 10 and 17 are called coprime numbers. Okay. Now in class 9th we have to find rational numbers between two numbers. Okay. So now we will find rational numbers between two numbers. So we know rational number. What are the rational number? A number of the form p by q, where q not equal to 0. Q should not be equal to 0. These are called rational number. Okay. Now we have to find rational numbers between two numbers. Suppose you have a rational number 2 and another rational number 3. Many one will be confusing. Is 2 is a rational number? It is not looking in the form of p by q, but 2 is a rational number, because you can take it as 2 by 1, because 2 by 1 is also 2. Also you can take 3 as 3 by 1. So here p is this is p, and this is q, 1 is q. So it is in the form of p by q. Okay. So do not confuse all the integers like 3, minus 4. These all are rational number. Many one will ask why it is rational. It is not of the form p by q, but it is of the form p by q. Just add denominator 1. Here also put denominator 1, because minus 4 by 1 is also minus 4 and minus 3 by 1 is also minus 3. Okay, so you don't have to confuse between these integers and rational numbers. Okay, all the integers are rational number. Okay, all the whole numbers. You may confuse here also. If anyone is asking is 0 a rational number, it is the first question of NCERT 1.1. So you have to tell yes, 0 is a rational number. 0 is a rational number because we can write 0 as 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, 0 by 4. We can write it in the form of p by q. Okay, numerator can be 0 but denominator should not be equal to 0. So here in each case numerator is 0, denominator is varying 1 2 3 4 etc. anything 1 2 3 4 5 1 lakh 2 lakh anything you can take, all will be 0 by something 0. Okay, so in definition of rational number, q should not be equal to 0. Q is the denominator. Okay, so don't confuse with denominator and numerator. Here q should not be equal to 0. Okay, means denominator should not be equal to 0. Numerator can be 0. There is no any issue. I explain here 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3, 0 by 4. Okay, so numerator can be 0. Now sometimes ask questions, find the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Suppose one rational number is given 2 and another is given 3. So how many rational numbers are there in between 2 and 3? So there will be infinitely many rational numbers between 2 and 3. Someone will ask how? So I am explaining how there are infinitely many rational numbers between 2 and 3. Suppose this is 2, so we can write it as 2.1. this is also a rational. 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.5, 2.6. these are all rational. But here one confusion arises to how 2.1 is rational number. It is not looking in the form of p by q. Many one will ask. So we can write at 2.1 as 221 upon 10. If we will remove the point, then 10 will come in denominator. So 2.1 is 21 by 10. So it is in the form of p by q. P is 21 and q is 10. So it is in the form of p by q. Okay, so do not confuse with 2.1, 2.2. These are all rational. We can write 2.3 as 23 upon 10. So it is in the form of p by q. So these all are rational numbers. Okay, now we can write at 2.11, 2.12, 2.13, 2.14. these all are rational number. 2.11 can be written as 211 divided by 100. If we will remove the decimal, then 100 will come in the denominator. We can write it as 212 divided by 100. Similarly, we can write it as 213 divided by 100. Okay, so these all are in the form of p by q. Okay, so we do not have to confuse. Okay, these all are rationals. So I am explaining how we will find rational numbers between any given two rational numbers. Suppose in NCERT it is given in exercise 1.1 question number 2. I am showing you the question. What is the question given? Just 1 second. We have to take the image. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Yes, 1 minute. क्वेश्चन नंबर आपका सेकंड, नो इट इज फर्स्ट, नॉट दिस. Just 1 second. We have to bring it from, well, yes, I think it is clearly looking. Question number 2. Find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay, and question number 3 is find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, so we will learn 3 methods to find the rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. Okay, so one method is known as mean method. Okay, one method is known as mean method. Okay, it is looking question number 2, find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. Okay, so first we will learn the method how to find the rational numbers, okay, between any given two rational numbers. So one is known as mean method. Mean method, okay, mean method. So we know what is mean. Mean is the just suppose two numbers a and b is given. So what is the mean? A plus b by 2. So we will do in similar way. Suppose two numbers is given. Question number 3 I am explaining. Suppose a is 3 by 5. A means first number and b is 4 upon 5. This is second number. Okay, so we have to find 5 rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. So we can find it by mean method. So first rational number will be 1 upon 2 a plus b. So what is 1 upon 2? A is 3 upon 5 and what is b? 4 upon 5. So 1 upon 2, take the LCM of it is 5, LCM will be 5. Okay, now on the in the numerator here it will be 3 and here it will be 4. So what is 3 plus 4? It will be 7. So it will be here 1 upon 2, 3 plus 4 is 7 upon 5. So 7 into 1 7 and 5 into 2 10. So first rational number between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 is 7 by 10. Now this formula we will use for finding second rational number. So for finding second, just use 1 by 2 a plus b. So what we will take a here? A will be just 3 upon 5. We will take a just 3 upon 5. Okay, this one. So just put a 3 upon 5. Now we can change here b. We can take b here as 7 upon 10, which we got as first rational number. So just put here b as 7 upon 10. Okay, now 1 upon 2, what is LCM of 5 and 10? It will be 10. LCM of 5 and 10 is 10. Now 5 to the 10, 2 into 3 will come here plus 7 into 1 will come here. Now 1 upon 2, 2 into 3 is 6 plus 7 divided by 10. So what is 6 plus 7? It is 13. Here 1 by 2 into 13 divided by 10. So what is 13? 1 by 2, it will be 13 by 20. So what is second rational number? Second rational number will come 13 upon 20. Now for finding third rational number, we just take 1 by 2. A we will take as 3 by 5, which we took earlier. Now in the place of b we will take the second rational number. So it will come here 13 upon 20. Okay, now we will solve this. So it will be 1 by 2. Here what is LCM of 5 and 20? It will be simply 20. Okay, now just 1 second, it is disturbing. Just we have to erase. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, I am erasing whole part. Okay, now just 1 second. So what is LCM of 5 and 20? It will be 20. Okay, so we will write here 1 upon 2. Okay, LCM of 5 and 20 is 20. Okay, now divide 20 by 5, it will come here 4 and numerator is 3, so multiply it with 3 plus 20 divided by 21, 1 into 13 is 13. Now it is 1 upon 2, 4 into 3 is 12 plus 13 divided by 20. Okay, now what is the value? It will be 1 upon 2, 20 plus 12 plus 13, it will equal to 25. 25 divided by 20. Okay, so 1 into 25, it will be 25 divided by 20 into 2, 40. So this is the third rational number. Now we will find fourth rational number. So similarly we will take A as 3 by 5 and B will be 25 upon 40. Now on the next page, yes, now coming to fourth rational number, similarly we will apply the same method. 1 upon 2, A is 3 upon 5 and what is B? Just on the previous page we will see, just 1 second. On the previous page what we got? 25 upon 25. What was the previous part? Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Just 1 second. Yes, coming to fourth one. 1 upon 2, A is 3 upon 5 and we can take B as what was 25. Just 1 second, we have to see back page. There is some glitch in this app, there is no option for back page. Just 1 second. It was 25 upon, I think 20. Yes, 25 upon 40, I think. Yes, 25 upon 40. Okay, so take it 25 upon 40. Now 1 upon 2, what is LCM of 5 and 40? It will be 40. Okay, so 5 8 40 into 3 plus 40 cancel 1, 25. Now it will be 1 upon 2, 24 plus 25 divided by 40. So what will be this? 1 upon 2. What is 24 plus 25? It will be 49 upon 40. So 49 into 1, 49, 40 into 2, 80. Okay, so this is the fourth number. Similarly we can find fifth rational number. So what is fifth? 1 upon 2, A you can take 3 upon 5 plus B you can take this one 49 upon 80. So here we can write it as 49. Just 1 second, erase it. 49 upon 80. We can take it as B as 49 upon 80. Okay, so right here 49 divided by 80. So what is the LCM of 5 and 80? It will be simply 80. So LCM of 5 and 80 is simply 80. Now 80 divided by 5, it will come 16, numerator is 3, plus 80 81, so 49 into 1 49. So what it will come, 1 upon 2 bracket 16 into 3 48 plus 49 divided by 80. So 48 into 49 97. Okay, so 97 by 160. So fifth is 97 by 160. So similarly we can find infinitely many rational numbers between 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. Okay, one question number 2 I will show. Okay, question number 2, I am showing you question number 2. Find rational number 6 rational number between 3 and 4. So this is the first method, this was the first method by mean method. Now I will explain second problem in another way. Okay, that will be simple. Just 1 second. Yes, I think, is it visible? Just 1 second. Yes, now second question is asking find 6 rational numbers between 3 and 4. 6 rational number between 3 and 4. Okay, so I will explain the second method of finding. We have to find 6 rational number between 3 and 4. Okay, so here suppose A is given 3 and B is given 4. We have to find 6 rational numbers. So we suppose take 6 rational number means n equal to 6. We have to find n 6 means 6 rational number we have to find. So here A and B both are integers. A is 3 and B is 4. So in question number 3rd it was given 3 by 5 and 4 by 5. 3 by 5 and 4 by 5 was not an integer. So here integer is given, so we will solve it in another way. So you have to find 6 rational numbers. So n equal to 6, just find n plus 1. What is the value of n plus 1? N is 6 and plus 1. So it will be 7. So just multiply both and divide by 7. So A is our 3. So multiply and divide 3 by 7. 3 7 is 21 and this is 7. So A will be 21 by 7. Similarly, what is given B? B is given 4. So multiply and divide by n plus 1 means 7. Okay, so it will be 28 upon 7. Now what is A and B? A is 21 by 7 and what is B? It is also 28 by 7. Now we have to find 6 rational numbers. So after 28 it comes 22. So 22 by 7 is one rational. Other comes 23 by 7, it is second rational. Next 24 by 7, it is third rational. It is 25 by 7, fourth. Now next rational number is 26 upon 7 and 27 upon 7. So but this is the answer. Okay, so when integers are given, then we can find simply by this method. Okay, this is a very simple method. So I have explained two methods. One is mean method and another is when integers are given, then how we find. Okay, just by multiplying and dividing by n plus 1. Suppose here n is given 6. Suppose in another question if you have to find only 5 rational numbers, so here n will be 5. Okay, in this case just what is n plus 1? N plus 1 means 5 plus 1, it will be 6. So just in this case multiply and divide by 6. Okay, so here 6 into 3 it will be 18 and here 6 into 4 it will be 24. So just take the number between 18 and 24 by 7. This will be the answer. Okay, so one more method is there to find the rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Okay, so that part, that process, that method I will explain in the next video. So please like, share and subscribe. There is some glitch in this app. Okay, so sorry for inconvenience, but I have explained all the methods clearly. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.